Jamie Dornan lost everything when he got involved in a scandalous relationship with Dakota Johnson. Jamie Dornan, at 40, had it all. He is a model husband, father of 3 lovely children, living with his wife Amelia Warner in a beautiful old house on the outskirts of London. His career took off after the success of the 50 Shades series, and he continued to try his hand at independent roles, earning high praise for his acting. The press calls him Hollywood's quiet gentleman, a quiet gentleman in the midst of showbiz scandals. But there is one thing Jamie has never admitted publicly: he cannot shake off his strange feelings for Dakota Johnson, the co-star who created a global audience wave with him. In the years after the series, even though they went their separate ways, every time Jamie saw Dakota at an event, his heart still fluttered. Not like love, but like someone keeping a secret, and longing to let go of it. One night, one text, one change. June, a film event in Venice. Jamie and Dakota are invited as special guests. After the dinner party, Jamie receives a short text message from Dakota. "You're still the only person who ever looked at me properly," he doesn't reply. But at 3 a.m., Jamie walks out of the hotel, gets into a taxi, and heads to Dakota's rented apartment. No one knows what happened that night, but from the next day, nothing is the same. The traitor begins by excuses. Jamie tries to act normal when she gets home. But Amelia's eyes are not stupid. She used to be an artist, sensitive to invisible changes. Jamie often comes home late. The phone started to have a password. As he spoke, his eyes looked away. She asked, "What's going on?" Jamie replied, "I'm just tired, overwhelmed, nothing." The first lie is always small. But the price is not small. A love survives on confidence. Jamie and Dakota's relationship became regular. Not noisy, not public. They met in different cities. Paris, Dublin, Lisbon. Jamie always lied about going to film, attending a conference, or simply needing space to write a new script. In an email to Dakota, Jamie wrote, "I don't know what this is, but when I'm with you, I feel alive." Dakota, once criticized as cold and unapproachable, now seemed like a place Jamie went to escape the role of husband, father, and proper man that he had played for so long. They didn't talk about the future. They didn't make promises, but it was that ambiguity that made Jamie feel free, and it was that freedom that was taking it all away. The silent woman is stronger than any storm. Amelia didn't get angry. She didn't scream. She didn't tear up the wedding photo. She just slowly withdrew from Jamie like dew from grass. One night, when Jamie returned home from a work trip to Rome, he found Amelia reading a book by the kitchen light. She said, "I know, Jamie. I've known for a long time." Jamie looked at the floor, speechless. Amelia put down the book and continued, "I don't care if you love her or not. I just need to know that you don't love the peace here anymore." Divorce in the papers. A month later, the divorce notice was sent through lawyers. No public announcement, but it couldn't be hidden. The press began to follow the clues. The Sun first reported, Jamie Dornan and Amelia Warner confirmed divorce after 11 years. Sources say Dakota Johnson is involved. Paparazzi photographed Jamie coming out of Dakota's LA apartment. Public opinion exploded. One side criticized Jamie as a traitor. One side called Dakota a third person. And one side, a little, said that love has no fault, but most thought Jamie had made the wrong choice. Consequences did not come in a day. Jamie's career began to decline. A major Amazon Studios project dropped him from the cast, citing controversy. The article stated, "From the symbol of a family man, Jamie Dornan is now a name associated with sex scandal." Fans turned away. The old director stopped calling. Letters from the charity he was an ambassador for, no longer thanking, but expressing a silent distance. And worst of all, the kids started asking why Daddy isn't home anymore, when reality changes love. At first, Jamie and Dakota thought they could be together. They tried living together in Dakota's rented Malibu mansion. But love born from secrets, when exposed, often doesn't survive. Dakota began to feel labeled a happiness destroyer. Her interviews were always filled with questions about Jamie. She was no longer allowed to talk about movies, art, roles. Jamie, meanwhile, began to miss her son. Missed the laughter in the evening. Missed the way Amelia would bring him a cup of unsweetened tea every time he said he had trouble sleeping. One night, Jamie said to Dakota, "I'm sorry, maybe I was wrong." Dakota didn't cry. She just got up, grabbed her bag, and left. There was no goodbye. Because this had never officially begun. Alone at the old top, 2 years later, Jamie lived alone in a flat in London. No new scandals. No new films. No companions. Dakota had reclaiming her glory with a starring role in an Oscar-nominated art film. Amelia released a piano album inspired by her post-divorce days, hailed as healing music that is feminine and powerful. Jamie, still walking down the street, wearing a beanie and spider glasses, no longer to hide from the paparazzi, but from herself.